You know those games that start out as memes and then somehow turn out better than half the serious shooters out there? Yeah, that's Escape from Duckov. At first glance, it looks like a parody of Escape from Tarkov, but with ducks. I mean, ducks in combat vests waddling around with AKs? Come on, how can you not laugh? But here's the thing. Behind all the feathers and chaos is actually one of the most surprisingly solid extraction shooters you'll play this year. So today, we're diving deep into Escape from Duckov, what it gets right, what it doesn't, and why it's way more than just a meme game. Grab your gear and, yeah, watch out for the Quack Squad. Alright, so Escape from Duckov throws you into the chaotic, war-torn world of Duckov, a place where survival is everything. You play as a soldier duck, dropped into a series of intense raids across 5 distinct maps. It's a top-down extraction shooter, but don't let that angle fool you. It's packed with tension, tactical decisions, and brutal risk-reward gameplay. You go in, you loot, you fight AI enemies, you collect resources, and you try to extract alive. Sounds simple, but every single run can go completely sideways in seconds. And that's the beauty of it. That heartbeat moment when your backpack's full, extraction is 100 meters away, and suddenly you hear footsteps. You panic. You hide, you shoot, you pray. And somehow this duck game manages to make that feel just as intense as a round of Tarkov or Hunt Showdown. Now let's talk gameplay, because this is where Duckov really earns your respect. You've got a full base system where you can build, upgrade, and craft your way to better gear. Over 50 weapons, tons of mods, armor pieces, and attachments. It's surprisingly deep for what it looks like a cartoon shooter. There's also a progression system, so you're constantly improving your skills, upgrading your hideout, and unlocking new perks. And because it's single player, there's no getting instantly headshotted by some sweat lord who spent 200 hours learning recoil control. It's just you, the AI, and the constant tension of whether you'll make it home with your loot. Every decision matters. Do you risk going deeper for that one high-value item, or play it safe and extract early? It's that same psychological loop that made Tarkov addictive, but way more accessible and honestly way more fun for solo players. Now, I gotta talk about the vibe. This game knows exactly what it is. It doesn't take itself too seriously. It's goofy, it's self-aware. You've got ducks in helmets waddling through explosions, screaming war cries and quacks, and it's just hilarious. But weirdly, that humor never breaks the immersion. The tone flips between ridiculous and intense so fast that you end up fully invested even when your character literally honks in panic. That's the charm. Duckov balances parody and passion perfectly. You can laugh at it, but you'll also respect how well it's made. Of course, no game's perfect, and Duckov has a few feathers out of place. First off, the grind can get real. Once you've played enough runs, the repetition sets in. Same loot loops, same maps, same AI ambushes. Then there's the lack of multiplayer. For now, it's a solo experience, and while that's great for chill sessions, some players crave that PvP tension you get from other extraction shooters. Controls can feel a little stiff at times, especially if you're using a controller or playing on Steam Deck. And if you're expecting a gritty, realistic military sim, yeah, this is not that. This is ducks with shotguns. But honestly, those flaws don't ruin the fun. They just remind you it's an indie gem still growing. So, should you play Escape from Duckov? If you love extraction shooters, loot systems, and that one more run feeling, absolutely. It's addictive, funny, and surprisingly deep. It's like if Tarkov, Hotline Miami, and a Saturday morning cartoon had a baby and somehow it just works. If you're into serious PvP realism, you might not stay long. But if you're a solo player looking for a tight, well-designed shooter with personality, you'll be quacking up in no time. For about $18, this game delivers way more content and fun than it has any right to. And honestly, I think Escape from Duckov might just be the biggest surprise of the year. So, have you played Escape from Duckov yet? Did you survive your first raid or get roasted by a duck with better aim? Drop your funniest runs in the comments. I want to hear your war stories. If you enjoyed this review, hit that like button and subscribe for more hidden gems and underrated games you probably missed. Until next time, stay safe, stay looted, and remember, never underestimate a duck with a gun.